All right, this is Luis Sandoval, FightHype.com, with my guy Abel Sanchez. Abel, first of all, Daniel Jacobs, a fight a lot of people have been waiting for. What are your initial and overall thoughts on this particular bout?
It was actually a fight that I wanted because it was a mandatory. I didn't want that to be hanging over our heads. We had hoped that it could be done on December the 10th, but the negotiations didn't go as planned, and it took a little longer. So now we're here, March the 18th. We got the second press conference, ready to go to camp.
You know, I was doing some research before I got here, and Daniel Jacobs will be Gennady. That's the biggest puncher he's ever faced, 88%. I think he's only second to Gennady. Does that indicate you guys have to worry about the power? Is that going to be a factor in this bout?
No, we don't have to worry about it. But what will be is that two guys that averaging close to 90% knockout ratio, you know that the fans are going to be treated to somebody being on their back. It's a tough fight, but it's the kind of fight that we should be having. But I think that Tom made a statement by not having a rematch clause in this fight. The best fighting the best, and then whatever happens after that happens. As you know, with the Ward and Kovalev situation, that rematch thing going back and forth, it's just Tom as a promoter and the GGG team are trying to make a point to illustrate that the best can fight the best, and if it's going to be made again because the fans desire it, then it can be made again.
So I gotta ask you about this about Gennady. So has his chin been tested in your opinion, Abel, or will it be tested in this fight? We've never seen him hit the canvas or anything. Do we know if he has a chin?
You know, this is boxing. He's gonna get hit. Danny's gonna get hit too. It's just a matter of who lands the best perfect shot. Because anybody, I don't care who you are, anybody can be hurt. I think in my time in watching boxing, I think there's only been one guy that I never saw down, and that was Randall Tex Cobb. But he was a freak. But I think that if Danny lands a good shot, we may see that for the first time. But remember, he had 350 amateur fights. Somebody's tagged him along the way. I wasn't there because they were amateur fights. So I think he can take a shot, but we'll see on the 18th.
I heard somebody say that he's never been dropped either in the amateurs, in the pros, or even in sparring. Is that true to your knowledge?
That's absolutely true. He's never, at least not since I've been with him. Before I was with him, that's somebody else's history. I don't know. But it's not only dropped; it's controlled or hurt in the gym. You've seen a lot of sparrings where you can see somebody's being controlled and somebody's getting hurt, and that's never happened in my gym. But it doesn't mean that it can't happen. You know, Danny's a big puncher with both hands, and his knockout ratio proves that.